Okay, so let's say you've done your will, your trust, your power of attorneys, your estate plan, and someone that you've named in those documents has had a name change. What do you do? Do you need to redo your documents? Do you need to do amendments? What happens? Today we're going to go over that and kind of in detail and explain that to you. The short answer is no. You don't need to redo your entire estate plan or even do an amendment just because somebody had a name change. Most commonly, we'll see name changes with like a marriage or a divorce, things like that, right? And so as long as that person can still prove that they are that same person that was named in your documents, it should be fine. So they need to keep a copy of their name change order, again, marriage certificate or a divorce decree, something showing that they are still that same person. And if it's someone like your child, right, they can show proof that they are your child with their birth certificate, showing like, yes, this is me. I am my mom's, daughter. I've had a name change. Here's, my maiden name. Here is my new name now, my married name, or, whatever the reason for the change may be. I get calls sometimes of people worrying that they have to redo their estate plan because of a name change of someone that's named in their documents. Maybe the person is their power of attorney. Maybe it's the executor of their will. Maybe it's the guardian of their children. We don't need to for those purposes. Now, if you want to do so, you certainly can do so, and we'd be happy to help you with that. But I'm just here to, I guess, eliminate any cause for concern, any sirens that might be going off that you need to update your documents due to a name change. Now, if you have had a name change, and again, if this is because you got married, then it's probably time for an update to your estate plan due to the marriage, right? If your name changes because you got divorced, it's probably time to reevaluate your estate plan after that divorce because your ex-spouse is probably named in your estate plan, right? And so when we're doing updates due to a marriage or due to a divorce, then we're usually doing updates anyways because of the new spouse or because of the ex-spouse. And so again, just with those changes as far as names of someone that you've named in your estate plan, probably don't need to redo your estate plan, probably don't need to do an amendment, but if you want to do so, if you want to just keep things current, we certainly can do so. But if you have had a name change in since you've done, again, your will, your trust, your power of attorneys, then we probably need to look at your estate plan just in general for what updates are needed because of that life event that you've had, right? If you've had a marriage, if you've had a divorce, you're probably looking at some updates to those documents anyways. So if you need help with updates to your estate plan, if you don't have an estate plan and you're looking to do one, estate planning does not have to be difficult. It does not have to be complicated. One of the things that I really pride myself on with my estate planning is that I try to make it simple as best I can. Sometimes clients do have more complex situations, but I want you to understand what your estate plan says. I can't tell you how many times somebody will come into me wanting some estate planning updates. They have a big binder of a whole bunch of documents and they have no idea of what their estate plan says. I've had people come to me where the estate plan says something and it's not what they want. They didn't realize that that's what it said. So we want to make estate planning simple. I want you to understand what your estate plan says, and I don't want it to be scary. The consultation is very easy. We do it by Zoom, we do it by phone, we do it at my office. You're meeting with me for that consultation. We're going over what you want. I'm helping to guide you, helping to answer questions. Once we figured out what it is that you want, then we get to work. We start drafting your documents for you. Then we get them to you for you to review. You approve them. You come to my office and we sign them. We provide the notary. We provide the witness. We do all of that for you to make it as easy as possible for you. And then when we deliver your documents to you, we give you a binder that has all of your originals. You keep your originals. We don't keep them. But also we're providing information for your family, for your loved ones, as far as what to do when someone passes, important resources, important phone numbers. And then also in the back of the binders are forms that you can fill out that says, who does your taxes for you? Who's your financial planner? Where do you have life insurance policies? Where do you have retirement policies? Because trying to figure out that information after someone's passed can be pretty difficult. So we want to do as much as we can to make it easier for your family and for your loved ones. And I'm here to help you make it easy for yourself and for your family. So again, if you need help with your estate plan, reach out to us. We're happy to see if we can help you. I'll have our number and website linked below. All right, thanks.